Oh, I'm itch on my back. I got an itch on my back. Itch back. Better. Right. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I kind of need my drawing board in the house. Shit. And already my computer's failing me. It's because it's disappointed that I didn't use it to watch the playback. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I need kind of like a drawing board. I need like I've got a big piece of wood basically that is very nice to just lay my paper down on and draw on. But I don't have that here. So what I'm going to do instead, ooh, I've got two Bruggrs in front of me. That's new. 0 views. I'm watching it. How can I have 0 views if I'm watching it? You make no sense, computer. What is wrong with you? Honestly. I've got an idea. I'm going to use, yeah, it's a nice surface. That will do for a bit of it. Oh, shut up. Things collapsing. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. I need to get my drawing board. Oh well. I've got to try not to fold this, but yeah, it's probably going to be okay. Okay, so I've got my pens. Cut it out. I think I just broke the box a little bit. Hopefully not, because it's a really nice box. Okay. So, what am I starting first? It's really faint. I guess I'll start with the black first. And we'll go from there. How about that? Get off. We have the black pen. Oh, it's nice. It's very nice. I should really test this. I'm going to do it on the corner of the paper. Yep, it drinks it a little bit, but it doesn't do it super heavily, I don't think. Should be fine. Right, now for this, I'm going to do the outlines and everything. Mostly I'm going to be doing the outlines for Jeffrey's nose, because this is black pen, so it's all of the everything that's black on his body, like his eyebrows. All the black fur. Like I just made a huge mistake on the other side. Oh god. Jeffrey will forgive me. That's fine. Make sure it's not super inky. Is it coming out on the other side? Not super a lot, so that's good. No one's here yet, which again is fine. Huh. I don't know why I always expect people to just jump on if they see me online on here from the other channel. But I know life isn't that convenient. So we've got that. What colour should I do his teeth? Like I want them to be white, obviously, but I'm going to go with grey, I think. However, I'm going to do his lips. Because if you notice that animals' lips are kind of black. So I'm just doing the outline here of his mouth. Holiday Raichu, that's an interesting name. Says hi, howdy. How you doing? And they say first. Technically, yep, I totally see that. Oh, of course I'm doing his eyes. Oh, that does seem to be spreading a little bit faster than I expected it to. How you doing, Holiday Raichu? I want to say HR, but I don't want to say HR at the same time. You know. And of course, I've got to do his claws. I've got to do his claws, and there's no problem here. Just a quick. Just discovered a new way of doing this without actually doing super mega fine detail. So that's something. And you're gone. So yeah, I've done all the black. I've done all the black. Where is everybody? Everybody was just on the other stream, but now they're gone. I was just there, and they disappeared. Spooky. Right, do I need anything in dark grey? I was going to do light grey. Actually, I've got an idea. I was going to go around the glasses in dark grey, so I'm going to do that. Because we actually have. It's not coming out of its thing. Dark grey. It's almost like it's a pale brown, but it's a dark grey colour. But I'm going to go around the glasses. Now, from what I remember, Jeffrey's glasses, they weren't like super. They weren't super thick or anything. They were just kind of. They were just kind of on his face. So I'm going to try to. Just get that detail. Hi Tubbs, once again, howdy. I just did the all the black outlining on your face, so that's cool. I'm just working on the detail on your glasses in dark grey, although this color does seem to be more black. Yeah, it's more black than anything. I don't have a little tiny test bit in my corner of mine, you know. But it's no big deal. Honestly, it's not a huge problem. At least it's actually outlining the glasses, so that's pretty cool. I did have a problem though. I don't actually have my drawing board, so I'm using you can see an old fat furry picture on the back. I'm actually just using one of the edges of the pad to actually draw on. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. What I missed, Jeffrey? What did I miss? Do I need anything else in dark grey? I don't think I do. I think that was it for the dark grey. I was going to do a couple of reflective surfaces, essentially, with the dark grey. But yeah. It does look a lot more impressive, bigger. I just want to say that. But then again, it would, wouldn't it? And put this one back. Now the light grey. Hopefully this is going to be a lot more grey and less black, unless I'm missing something. What are you up to tonight anyway, Jeff? Oh, this is a lot better. This is a lot better. It's good because I want to do your teeth. This is actually grey, so that's good. It's awkward holding the paper like this, but I'm doing my bestiest. My bestiest. Oh, it does look good. Does look actually look good. So it's looking how I wanted it to look. So that's big plus. Although that didn't look good. Oops. Looks slightly like I've chipped your tooth. Oh, I should have. I missed out a bit on the black. But let me just finish everything I was supposed to be doing. Yes, it does look great, bigger. I agree, Tubbs. Not much happened here, just watching TV. But after the stream, you hopefully get some sleep. Hopefully. I'm not super optimistic about that. Oh, this is better. I could have just done this. Although I can't lean on it because I don't want to fold the paper. Damn it. I need to turn it upside down. It does mean that I have to draw certain things in more detail than I was originally gonna. But like I said, that's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It does mean you get more bang for your buck, I guess. I'm currently doing the necklace. Right. And the necklace chain. Huh. There we go. So if you look at it so far, oh damn it. Look at it so far, it's just the black, and like I said, I'm missing out a little bit of your lip black. But if you look at the if you actually look at animals and like bears and wolves and stuff, their lips are actually black. They kind of have a blackness to them, which is nice and earthy. You know, just highlights their actual lip. But no, I missed out your tooth, and that looks way better. Now, Tubbs, how can I send you the money for this awesome drawing? Oh, you can do it by PayPal if you really must send me money. But like I said, like I probably might only want money for the shipping because it's probably going to be expensive. Maybe I don't know how much shipping costs. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, How is the dark brown? This is exactly, put this down. See, this is exactly why I've got the little sketchbook, because I've done the references for how the colors look and everything in here. But it's also a good scribbler pad, because it means I can test out how well certain colors look. Like this brown, I'm expecting to be nice and brown, not dark. And it is kind of, it's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah. Yeah. So I can use that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't think so. The lid doesn't want to stay on the bottom of the pen. I don't know what that is. Oh, so here we go. Now we're going to do lots and lots of detail, because brown bear. He's a brown bear. So you're about to see everything, almost everything. Because I'm going to go around the entire thing in this pen, and I can actually do textured lines. So this is why I like these pens. I can actually get the furry texture, the fuzziness of it all. Okay, well, that's fine. When you find out, please let me know. Your work is awesome and deserves payment, seriously. I know, but I do understand when people don't have like money and stuff, because, you know, I don't have any money on stuff. Like Dean's one, I really don't expect Dean to pay for it, and I mean that in a good way. I don't want him to pay for it, because, for one thing, Dean's giving me free advertising, so that would be nice. I get free advertisement from his shirt, because he said he's going to try to make a shirt out of it. But even if he doesn't, honestly, it wouldn't bother me so much. So I'm just concentrating, because I've got to hold the pad like this. A little bit serious. Hopefully people will actually pay for this. So, like, don't worry. I do already have like some nice offers, like from some people that have already given me descriptions of what exactly they want. I think I've done that ear a bit heavy-handed, but trust me, it'll look good. Yes, that is so awesome that Dean's going to put your artwork on a shirt. I hope so. I hope it's going to be awesome. One of the reasons why I've got two of these is that basically it's not just in case I screw up one, but I've got the one that I'm doing now, which is the which is your one, that is your serious one. But I've also got like another one, and I was going to try maybe doing a hyper colored version. You know, basically hyper do the felt pens and try to get like shading to work and everything like that on that one, just to test it out. For Dean and for you, because you'll probably end up with that as well. But no, the first customer, you're my first customer, and I'm definitely giving this to you free. You can see it in a minute. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Right. Right, I got the outline. It doesn't really show, the colors don't really show up. The only difference you can really see is in the dark gray. You can see there's dark gray for detailing around the teeth. I mean, there's light grey around the teeth. There's dark grey around the glasses. The eyebrows and the actual eyes themselves are in black, as is your mustache. I put in a tiny the tiny mustache in there, and everything else is in brown. But I'm not done yet with the face. I've still got a few colours to do. You're a very colourful person. Your persona should match. Well, your picture should match, because it's already your persona. And next we've got the really light brown, and I'm hoping this is going to turn out to be really not super orange. Sorry, really not super orange, because it just looks slightly orange, but it's actually really light brown. It's almost like a gold color. But I'm going to do this. This is going to be the actual muzzle part of the bear's face. It's supposed to be lighter. Oh, it's perfect. It's a really muddy, earthy kind of. It's still got a hint of orange, but there's a very muddy feeling to it. It's right next to the dark brown on the pad. It's a bit darker, but yeah, you can kind of see. But yeah, by the way, this is just in green, and I was just testing out all the different shades of the greens that I got from here. Well, so you can tell the different pens, and the ones with ticks on them are the ones that I can use on my sketch pad, and the ones with X's on them, they're the ones that can't be used on the sketch pad. So these is just a reminder on my scribble pad. Scribble. But yeah. You are just the sweetest Tubbs, and wow, it looks great. It like I said, it does look a lot more impressive bigger in person. It looks a lot more impressive bigger. I'm able to do a lot more detail, really bring out the hair strokes that I normally do on the with the ballpoint pen. They're really emphasized. It's also going to really, when I get to doing the outline for that picture, it's going to be really nicely detailed. I'm going to be able to put a lot of detail into this one. But yeah, also the necklace is in a light grey as well. I don't know if you could see that. You can just see the necklace. I've already done light grey. The problem is it looks so much like the print that it kind of doesn't show up the extra details so much. But in person, like I'm looking at it now, and you can see it. You can see it. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm just going to go around the top of your muzzle. That's around the nose a little bit, maybe around the mouth and stuff, just to highlight where these lines are. It also gives me an idea of where I'm going to shade and do the color. So yeah, just adding some extra kind of like lines and stuff around the just around the face. I don't know if you noticed, but bears kind of have that kind of like speckledness to them. It's usually in black, but I'm highlighting some of those points there. So that's the muzzle done on this bit. I might go around the I might do the pipe actually. I love the pipe. It's going to be with this color, I think. It might look good. It's just I'm just going to test it out. It'll definitely highlight some of the kind of like kerneled nature of corncob pipes. It's kind of this I'm going to do dark orange for the stem, I think. Actually no, I'll just do an outline of a little bit of the stem. There we go. Go. So as you can see, it's added a lot more texture already to the face, so that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. I'm actually really happy with that. It's turning out pretty good. A lot better than I expected it to be. Because like, unless I've got all the colors in the world, I was expecting this to be kind of a little bit shit, to be honest. Just as good as many colors I can get. But it's actually emphasizing a lot of the nicer points of the drawing and stuff, and I like it. Sorry, talking a bit artsy fartsy. Oh, I dropped the pen. Oh shit. See, this is why I'm not putting any of these. Please say that I didn't damage the nib. Oh, I hope I haven't got crap on the end of that one, because that's one of the nicer colours I've got. Just clear the nib off. It's good. It's good. Right. Drop my pen. I'm sorry I don't have tubs. I love you love the pipe. I actually don't have a corncob pipe because essentially they're impossible to get in the UK. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it might just be literally an American farming stereotype to have a corncob pipe. But yeah, you can't get a cob pipe in the UK. I did try a cheap one. I think it was just disposable from the liquor store that I went to when I was in Seattle. I did try the corncob pipe there, and it kind of disintegrated a little bit. It basically burnt a hole in itself. So yeah, I have no idea why. It just happens. Right, now I don't think there's anything I need in the greens section of these, but there's a very nice blue. There's a very nice blue. It's kind of a denim color. Let me just see if this is too dark, because sometimes they are. Oops. It's a little dark. I don't know. Let me just see the other blue. The slightly lighter blue. Oh, the lighter blue is the one I did the test on when I first got the pens, just to make sure they're working. So that one I know is working. I'm going to use the lighter blue. It'll show out more that it's that particular color. So I'm going to do that. Just put this back. Slide right in there. Just take this lid off and see how it goes. Oh yeah, it's a lot nicer. It's a lot nicer. Right. I'm just doing the face. I'm not doing like super. I'm not going into the bigger picture just yet. I'm literally just doing the outline of the face, and then I'm calling it a night. I want to get a nice big texture on that. So I've done little curls, little circles. See, this is what I love. This is why I love these pens, is that you can build up a texture. I don't know if you can see it very well, but on his strap, just a little bit of strap there, just to see if this works. You can see that there's like kind of like a fraying edge texture to that strap, and then a fine aligned texture above it. So it's got kind of there's two different textures in one bit, and it looks pretty good to me, but the camera's not deciding to focus on it. But that's what I love about these pens, is that I'm able to get all of the texture, all the detail that I need. And then I think I just need red for the shirt, because I think in the picture you had red, unless you want a different color shirt. Please tell me now, because like, not much time to decide. I think the red and the blue would really, they work together, you know. There's a reason why it's in like 20% of Earth's flags. You know, red and blue is in 20% of Earth's flags, and all the flags that have ever been made for countries, red and blue. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's random primary colors. I don't get it. You know, but I think the red shirt, the red shirts would be pretty good, and I've got right vibrant scarlet red here. It won't come out of the packet for some reason. Here we go. Got my bright scarlet red. So yeah. Did you want any other color shirt, or are you okay with the red? Wow, yes, very cool that you can do that with one pen, and that's fine with me. The red shirt is perfect. Brilliant. Good. I had the red pen ready. So yeah. Oh, I've got to go over the pipe in orange. That's what I've got to do. So yeah, we just... I'll make it a nice thick outline as well, just because it's a nice smooth line. It's a nice smooth texture, so I want to make sure it's nice and smooth by making it nice and thick. So basically, I just go around, I'll go over it like a couple of times, and if there's any creases or folds, I'm just going to quickly add this line in here. There we go. Very delicate. It's very delicate work. God, but I love it. I love doing this. I love this. I wouldn't be up at nearly 5 in the morning if I didn't love doing this stuff. There we go. Put a pin. And this is, I'm just going to go over the amber stem because it's an amber stemmed pipe. I already went around it with brown, but I'm just going to kind of semi-mix the colors together. Oh, my pen is deciding to go. Oh, I forgot to do something with the reds that I was going to do that I thought was really clever at the time, but and the brown. Oh, I'm going to go for the brown first, and then I'm going to do the red quickly. So I'm going to go for the brown, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a quick. Oh. I thought my nib has been slightly bent, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's okay. Right, I'm just going to add a quick. A couple of dashes to the cross, and it basically means that I'm just giving a little bit of a reflective glint to the cross. And I've got to find the red again, and put the red out, and then put the red on. I love this pencil case. This the pencil, the pen box is really nice, but when you fold it up in the way it's meant to be, it kind of looks a little it kind of makes everything difficult. It does make it look a little bit dirty, but what I'm going to do is with the color pencil is I'm going to make it shiny, shiny. Right, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm done for the night. I would start on him, the big one, but this has been a very successful test, I think. You look very nice. You know, all the details there. It's all ready to be colored. It's a very nice picture that you sent me. There you are. But there you are. Like I said, it looks a bit dirty, the cross at the moment, but that's only because I've added those bit of reflective lines. They will look a lot better once it's shaded in with pencil. But I know it makes it look slightly rusty and stuff, but it's literally just tiny spatters of the color that is supposed to be reflective off of it. That's why I wanted the red and the brown, so that it reflects nicely. But mostly that's going to be colored in either gray or just a little bit of black, because that will make gray when I do the shading. But there you go. I think this has been a very successful test. I'm loving these pens on this paper in particular. It just works really nicely. And when I do the background and all of the rest of the picture, it's going to work. It's going to look very, very good. But yes, for just a simple test to use the pens and to break them in and everything, I think this went really well. What do you think? What do you think? There's going to be a bastard to scan on my scanning app because it's so big, and the paper's very thin. You know, it's not as thick as my sketchpad paper. Oh, it's here. I was like, where's my sketchpad? It's right in my hand, dummy. But yeah, it looks really nice. It looks a lot better in person because you can actually pick up a lot of the color, because the camera and the shade that happens when I do this. See, look, it's in the light now, and you can kind of pick up all the colors a little bit, but not all of them. But if I do this, it becomes slightly whited out a little bit. I think everything becomes a little bit bleached because it's in shadow. So, but in real life, I can say that it does. To me, I'm very happy with this. I'm hoping that you're going to be very happy with this, but I'm pretty sure that you will be. It looks very, very. It looks very good, but because it's so much bigger, I keep thinking I want to add more detail, but the problem is that I don't want to add too much detail because I don't want to clutter the picture and interfere with whatever shading that I end up doing in the near future. So yeah, you know, but I'm happy with it. Dean says you can scan stuff at mine. Well, I normally like to do a scan before I do the shading. We have a scanner. I didn't see a scanner. Okay. But yeah. I've got a scanning app on my phone, and it's usually very good. It's very, very high quality, and it's because it's on my phone, the files are a lot easier to move around, you know. So yeah. But no, did it come out through the back? A little bit. It's a very, very tiny bit. I would put the light on it, but yeah. Came out through the back a tiny bit. Like I said, it's thinner, smoother paper. I couldn't do this with that pad because that's thicker, nicer paper. I do have nicer paper, but for this, because this is a test, sorry Jeff, but because your picture is a test, we didn't use any of the more expensive printer paper that we've got. But like I said, I think it looks. Oh, Dean's here. I already said Tide. I already mentioned Dean. But Dean, what do you think? Doesn't it look way better when it's huge? This is massive compared to the picture that I sent. What do you think of the color test? Again, the camera isn't doing it justice. It's bleaching a lot of the colors out. But this is the fine felt pen color test. It's awesome, brilliant. But yeah, but that's what I'm doing for tonight. I did say it was going to be a relatively quick one. I'm going to put it up there for safekeeping. Actually, I'm going to put this one over it. There we go. Because I need to put the pad up here, and I don't want to accidentally make the pad fall over on top of it. And this one. And then I'm going to put it on top. It's safe. It's safe, Edith. But yeah, that was a brilliant test of these particular pens. I'm very, very excited. Very excited about this. Like, really excited. You won't believe how incredibly excited I am. I accidentally opened the box up a little bit and broke it, I think. But yeah. I've got. It's just so good. It's just so good. I'm very proud of myself because I got these pens. It's terrible. It's terrible. I have a printer, scanner, copier in my bedroom. Again, I didn't see any of this. I must have been too preoccupied with snoring my ass off for that little bit of sleep that I did get. But yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I've got a got a spider web on me. I'm gonna have some more of my mango Coke because it's all that I've got at the moment. Because I wanted to try it, and it's yeah. I can't stop saying how much I love it. I'm speechless. The colors are perfect. Well, I'm certainly happy over it. You know, it's great. It's actually quite nice. It is actually quite nice. Dean. Have you thought about what colors you want for your actual picture? Would you mind if I basically did what I do? You want me to do exactly what I've done with Jeff's? You know, because with Jeff's picture, I basically it's upside down again. Why is it upside down? Oh, there we go. With Jeff's picture, what I did was I did the ink version, and then I scanned it into my computer, and I made it super bright. I made it. I made the page actually super bright, so it made everything fade a lot, and then I printed that out. And this is just normal black ballpoint pen that this image comes from. And what I did was I basically printed it out, and then I used that to fill in all of the details and enlarge it, obviously, to then do it in the different colors that you just saw. I'm going to be doing a test before I do yours, but I can actually draw your one. So, you know what I mean. It's going to be a lot faster as well. This is all very experimental and stuff. And I've postponed the opening of the Etsy store just for like a week or two until basically I get all of this sorted, because I want to demonstrate the full majesty of all the colors that I can actually use and all the variants of the different kind of artworks and stuff that I can do. So of course I need some examples of that, and that's what I'm trying to generate. So yeah. So yeah, Dean, I would like to know what colors of gel pens or felt pens that you want me to use on your picture for your final sketch pad picture. But for this picture, we're basically going to be doing, you want all black basically for the big bear face and potentially the dog face, so that you get a nice outline for your t-shirts and stuff, if I understand you right. Or a brown outline, like it would look equally good in brown. So yeah, it's something to think about. You don't have to tell me yet. Just, I would love anything that you want done to the original picture, because it's all ready to go. It literally is. Let me just show you actually the original picture. It's annoying. I put everything in the right place now. After the wolf, after the cubs out loud, after the horse, after Terry Farrell. There you are. So yeah, I've basically filled it in. It's going to be a bit more detailed face picture of you. Don't worry about that. That's literally just an insert to help me do it all. I've added kind of like a beach background. Ignore the sparkly. I've added a bit of a beach background. I've put the rock underneath your paw, and everything looks good. It's kind of tilted. Sorry about that. Made your legs look like super big for some reason just now. But yeah, now it's focusing on me. Camera, I am behind the picture. Why are you focusing on me? Focus on the picture. Focus on the picture. Jesus. So yeah, all of this stuff, I would love to know, like on this picture, on this one, not the scan or anything. Ignore this, by the way. This is just in the margin. This is me testing out all of the pens to make sure that they weren't going to bleed out. It's not actually a part of your picture. You see, it's not. It goes away before I actually get to the perforated edge. But what I'm trying to say is that I would love your input on what colors of pens to use for these, or should I do what I did with Jeff, which is basically make them all natural pen colors. Something's falling over. Make them all natural pen colors, which is basically what I did with Jeff. You know, I did browns for the furs, blacks for the nose and stuff, but I can do that with the ballpoints and the colored pens, because I've actually got those. Or do you want it just all one color? Like I can make this and this one all black, or all brown, or even all dark gray. And this one I could do in all naturals. We can experiment. I can even have that as basically being navy blue if you want me to, you know, any color you want, honestly. It's all up to you. I suppose the next steps are to black outline them. Yeah, well, normally what I'd do, is I just use the normal black ballpoint pen and do all the detailing on them, like I did with Jeffrey's picture, and then I'd scan it into the computer, make it big, again, like Jeffrey's picture, and then brighten it up so that I make all of those details kind of an outline, and then fill in the details with the fine pens. But because you want nice thick outlines, I can easily do them with the felt pens. They work very nicely on this paper. I did have a quick try with regular paper, and they do, the felt pens are pretty good, but they need to be, harnessed in the right way. And yeah, if you wanted a super fine detailed picture like Jeffrey's, then I'd use the fine picture pens. But I'm going to use the felt pens because you want a nice thick black outline, and I can totally do that. Again, sorry if I'm babbling about this, but again, it's just something that I would love to get perfect, So yeah. I'm just babbling. I've got to put this back now. It's hard. I've got to try not to squeeze. Jeffrey, there we go. Although I'm sure Jeffrey doesn't mind being squished. I know Dean doesn't mind being squished. Jeffrey says you had a very successful suppliers hall too, Tubbs. I did. I'm very, very happy with that. Dean says, take your time, Tubbs. I just hope to manipulate them for teas. So basically anything as long as you can get a good outline for them. Again, I'm probably going to try the felt pens on the backup Jeffrey picture just to make sure that they look okay, that it all looks okay. It does mean that I've drawn Jeffrey's picture like 4 times. Jeffrey, you're going to get a very thick envelope with all sorts of stuff in there. Jesus. But once that test is done, you'll be good to go. So, yeah. But did you like the background and all of the pencil detail that I put in? I hope you did. I love being squished. Jeff, I was talking to Dean, but I'm glad you love the background too. I'm going to try to recreate that in your in the colored picture, but I don't think there'll be as much room. I cropped it a bit too finely, I think, but I'll see what I can do. I'm at least going to put the stool there and the floor there, so I know you are, Dean. It's kind of a nice little extra, My pipe is not behaving. I hate it when my pipe doesn't behave, especially when I'm not well. If it's a tiny problem. Anyway, guys, did anybody want to talk about like not art stuff? I'm okay with talking about more about art stuff, but did you have anything else you wanted to chat about while I'm here? Because I'm probably going to go if this doesn't light properly for me again. I might just load up that one. I've got to open this tobacco, so I might as well use that. Jeff, I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to just quickly show you the picture and not the pad, because I put the pad back underneath all of the stuff. So yeah, but there's Jeffrey's picture again in miniature. And I did a brief outline, and I did the stool and all that stuff. But no, it looks pretty good, in my opinion. Again, yeah. I even added a little house in the background. I don't know if anyone noticed that. I know you're mainly focused on the characters, but I'm just saying. You basically don't just get the original picture, you get like copies of it and stuff. I think this is done actually. I might have to just light the other one. Let's see. It's cracking a lot. I probably I probably left it alone for too long. Jeff, I'm just going to keep it on the screen all the time and just let you praise it and me for joy. It's a very nice ego boost. Oh, bad. No. My partner liked it too. He thought you were a very cute bear. So that was cool. Damon liked it. I probably should say on the Etsy store that I'm not going to draw penises, because I'm not going to draw penises. You basically see that on lots of people's Etsy stores, you know, that they've got like they've got these bios and stuff, and they basically say, you know, stuff like I will draw anything you want and all that stuff, and like any size you want and everything, and you'll get like the hand-drawn copy, and you also get like a digital copy if you request it and all that stuff. Ow, skin tag. My skin tag is indeed dying, which is awesome. I will, Dean. I will, Jeff. Dean Jeff. Are you drifting in and out of sleep? It's okay, dude. Honest. I'm going to go pretty soon, probably now. So, in case you drift off again, Dean, it's been awesome catching up with you. I didn't know you were going to be on tonight, so it's been great. But yeah, I'll still be here. I'll be here tomorrow and stuff. There might be a very slim chance that I'll actually do this. I'll do the rest of Jeffrey, the outline and everything, off camera, because you know, I might do it in my lunch break and stuff. But it depends when I get up. I don't actually have my first appointment is until like 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I don't know. I didn't check my schedule. But yeah. Right, guys. I am off. Oh, just a reminder of what's going to happen. Yeah, Dean, I'm going to do yours in pen like this. This is the original inked pen sketch that I did for Jeffrey. And then I'm going to up the brightness like this and make it into an outline that I can print off. I printed that off through my phone, by the way, because the fucking computer would not catch the printer from out here for some reason, even though it's on the network, and these are networked. So whatever, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the same thing to yours, but with felt pens, if it works well with Jeff's other picture. If it works well, it should work well. There's no reason why it shouldn't work well. I'm skeptical, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll probably be on live stream sometime tomorrow on here, and sometime tomorrow I will, on the TankerTub channel, upload the video that I edited tonight. I'm actually going to start I'm going to start the upload the second that I end the live stream. Like literally, it's a tab on this computer, and I basically the upload tab is right there. I'm going to click that after I click the goodbye button. So yeah. But yeah, thanks again, Jeff, for all of the super nice comments. Of course, I'll give David a big hug for you again. I give him so many hugs. I think he is mine, so you know, he's my big teddy bear. Even though I'm bigger, you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, say bye, Tubbs. Belly rubs for you guys. For luck and all that stuff. And yeah, hopefully next time you see me, I'll be in a different t-shirt because I'm actually going to have a nice shower. Another bear t-shirt though. So expect the bear t-shirts to keep on coming. Ah, nearly sat one up skin. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Jeff, you might get a random surprise email from me if I do finish the outline off camera for you for the big picture. It depends how well it scans onto my computer. Should be fine though. Anyway, thank you, Jeff, for saying bye, Tubbs. I'll say bye, Tubbs, for now. And says Dean. So cool. And he says bye, Jeff, as well. So, bye bye. Oh God, I said bye bye. That's so embarrassing.